Welcome to X Factor USA.
Wrong show, babe. Try again.
Welcome to SP Masterchef Season 1.
2. Welcome back to SP Masterchef Season 2. Prepare yourself for the most epic cook-off you've ever seen. I'm Felicia.
And I'm Cheese.
And together we're from the School of Communication, Arts and Social Sciences.
This year, we have 8 budding chefs from secondary schools and Singapore Polytechnic. These contestants will be using food products created by students from the Diploma in Food Science and Technology to whip up a scrumptious and healthy 3-course meal in 90 minutes. They will also be using this chocolate, which is proudly sponsored by Cadbury Milk Chocolate. From St. Margaret Secondary School, we have Nicole Chu and Shania Evelyn Au. From Yuyun Secondary School, we have Rachel Jiang and Adele Sim. From Serangoon Sec and Christchurch Secondary School, we have Kylie Lee and Leanne Kelly O'Donnell. And from Singapore Polytechnic, we have Nicholas Lau and Zhou Jia Hao.
Now let's take a look at the judges. First up, we have Mr. Martin Wong, who has had 10 years of experience in the food industry. We also have the SP Masterchef Season 1 winner, Matthew Yap. He is now a Year 1 DFST student, and in fact, all 4 secondary school contestants last year are now a part of the SP family. Woohoo! We also have Night Owl Cinematics. Today we have the comedic-spirited Ryan, Sylvia and Nina, who will be joining us as guest judges.
So contestants, you have 30 seconds to grab whatever you need from this table. Your 30 seconds starts now. Okay, 5 more seconds to grab whatever you need. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Contestants, now that you have grabbed whatever you need, you have 90 minutes to whip up your scrumptious dishes. And your 90 minutes starts now.
Based on observations and talking to them alone, they have a very clear idea of what they're going to do. It's going to be a very interesting competition this year.
The desserts part look very interesting because some of them are mixing things that I would normally not see in a dessert, or I'll see what happens when it comes out later.
So we are here at Team 2's table. I see there's one dish. Where's the other 2 dishes?
Secret.
This group is very secret thing. Okay. Can you explain to us your dish?
It's actually using the flattened bread as a base, and then we'll wrap it with cheese and then the SP sausage, and then we'll make it into an appetizer.
How did you manage to get the golden crust on the outside?
We use egg to coat it, and then we coat it with breadcrumbs, and then we shallow fry it instead of deep fry. This is actually inspired by one of our favorite teachers when we are doing our practical. She will actually use our remaining ingredients to make her own dish, and it turned out really good.
Hi guys, a lot of things are happening on your table right now.
Yeah.
Can you explain what you're doing?
For our appetizer, we're gonna do like a big hash brown. Yeah,
hash
brown pancake.
It reminds me of the marché kind, right?
Yeah. Then for our main dish, we will just be like doing a rice dish and serving it in the bell pepper. Then for our dessert, we'll be doing a red velvet chocolate brownie. So it's something like simple but nice.
Is that mushroom dish from there?
Yeah.
That's your appetizer. What does it consist of?
Portobello mushrooms, and then there's like the sausage, garlic and melted cheese on top, and barbecue sauce.
Yeah, Nicholas, you know, I can smell that. The aroma is really very nice. Can you explain to me what are you cooking?
I'm currently making a risotto. I use the yummy rice. Apparently it's already seasoned, so not very sure what it tastes like, but
Not very sure. You know, they are your judges, you know. They
I
have
think
to...
it's very nice. Like I put a lot of effort and time and
Do you cook at home?
mostly cup noodles.
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes.
Do you think like your fashion reflects on how you cook? Like, you know, because like you are dressed like very nicely. So, do you cook like that at home? Wow.
Would you care to describe like maybe one food that you avoid all your life?
Anything that is related to cheese. I don't like cheese.
So you don't like chichong
I just don't like the smell, the taste.
Contestants, you have 15 minutes left.
But wait, this is the appetizer. Do you have enough time to finish everything?
I mostly all done.
Oh!
We are left with the frying and then my chicken, the baking. Yeah, we need to bake another time and then we are done.
Then what about dessert?
Dessert is our jelly. It's already setting already inside the chiller.
Oh!
Multitasking, very good. Oh my goodness.
Contestants, we have come to the last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop everything. So everyone, it's time for the food tasting.
Okay, this is watermelon mushroom with garlic inside, and we put the sausage, and then there's like melted cheese over it.
Your mushrooms are cooked alright, good. Because if you undercook it, you have a raw taste. Overcook, it will be too watery.
Yeah.
So good on your technique for that.
This is kimchi rice. We fried kimchi, minced beef, and eggs with it.
I can't really taste the beef. So if you tell me that there's beef in this dish, it's just something that I bite into rather than taste.
I would say the beef is cooked
Yeah.
well for the texture. It does bring the springy texture into your rice.
Probably it's a bit too dry. Might be because of the aircon lah, but other than that, it's alright. This is the brownie. There's like Oreos on it and then ice cream.
Yeah, the top part is quite crispy.
I like the presentation. It looks like you could pick it up like that.
Like a hamster.
Yes, exactly so.
So this is actually like a fritter thing.
This looks very good.
Something that you would serve in a restaurant, right?
So we actually flatten the bread and then we add cheese and then SP sausages because it's healthier than the normal sausages in the supermarket. Along with it is actually this buttermilk sauce. We actually have this curry powder not only to give the flavor but also the color.
Where do you guys learn this dish? We asked for the advice of our teachers actually. So if you weren't for them, you wouldn't get to eat such decent looking dishes.
For our main dish, this is actually the chicken rice with honey chicken. To make a little twist, I actually use chicken broth to boil instead and also add pandan leaves. And then we have our honey chicken. So I actually marinated it myself.
Our dessert, we decided to use the lemon calamansi drink and we made the first layer of the jelly with that. The second jelly is made with nata de coco yogurt.
I really like how they present
It
the food.
complements very well with the because heat and cooling immediately, so it's very nicely designed.
Right now we are at Team 3's table, so why not you all start by introducing our dishes?
For our appetizer, we have a potato roasty with garnished by the hot dogs. There's just lettuce and stuff to make it look prettier.
I actually quite like this, but how come you never mix the hot dog into the roasty?
We didn't manage to dice up, like don't have time.
But I think it would be nicer if it's mixed together and if the roasty would stick together more. We actually added white pepper while we're cooking the roasty. Not white pepper, white egg yolk, egg white.
Potato I found a little bit plain. Probably needs a little bit more salt, a bit more pepper as well. Then I think it'll be good.
We basically just prepared like a rice dish and we fried it with red onions, hot dog and portobello mushrooms. And then we also added tomato puree into the rice and we served it in these bell peppers so that it has like more color and we topped it off with cheese.
The rice is very flavorful. I think the tomato gives it that lift to it.
For our dessert, it was supposed to be a red velvet and brownie mixture, but for some reason the red velvet didn't really work out.
The red velvet brownie did not cook. So the only thing we had to do was cut off the red velvet, but then end up there was like a little bit of the cooked red velvet on top, so it's like tasted not bad lah, in my opinion.
A little bit dry for me.
Yeah.
but it looks good.
The presentation is really nice. If you didn't say it was a failure, I would have thought, you know, this was your signature dish.
Okay, so right now we are at Team 4's table. So tell us, what inspired your dish? Shush.
What inspired? So for our appetizer, we actually have the fries.
Potato fries.
Fries, yeah, just fries. Seasoned with oregano and salt with the special sausage sauce.
I mean, it looks
Not
really gross,
processed,
but we actually taste
It's
very
not
nice.
about what it looks. It's really about how it feels. For our main, we have the risotto.
Does this look like risotto, sir? I'm not
It
so
looked more like risotto a while ago. I would say it's unique in its own way, making use of yummy rice. What's wrong being an old man's porridge, you know what I mean?
Oh, very cold. It's like aircon lah.
Okay, next one.
And for our dessert is ice cream with brownies and bananas.
You're quite good with cold dishes.
This was supposed to be hot.
I'm glad because your brownie is actually a little dry. But because of the ice cream that's melted all over it, it makes it a bit more moist.
It has the
Yeah.
banana flavor as well.
Okay, the judges have deliberated the results and
The 4th place first. Kylie and Leanne.
Like the process was nervous, but it's fun.
Yeah, and we made a lot of friends and stuff.
Yeah, like I wouldn't have thought that I would like be friends with someone like Nicole. I'm glad I recommended you.
Thank you.
Oh man!
let's announce the next winner. In 3rd place, Nicole and Shania.
I realized that I'm a worse cook than her somehow. I thought I was better, but I'm not.
The waiting process for this day was like quite, you know.
Yeah, we waited quite long for this day. Yeah. I think I feel a bit sad because it was quite fun.
So my hands now have the photo of the person who will be the next top model.
In 1st place,
Rachel and Adele.
I feel very happy because I really wanted the air fryer for like a long time. I got it.
Quite honoured to be able to join this competition because there's a lot of famous people eating the food that I make, and I feel very overwhelmed that they actually said that our food tasted really nice.
Definitely the 2nd place will be Nicholas and Jia Hao.
Quite satisfied we got 2nd place, so I was quite nervous the whole time. One of the major crises I faced was having a bit of a flu, so I couldn't really taste my food when I was making my risotto. The yummy rice is actually flavoured, so I didn't really take account to that. Then I panicked for a while, then I went around tasting all the ingredients that I used. Other than that, everything went quite smoothly, I guess. Thanks for everything.
Okay, it's fun working with him.